is Noakhali Express, led by Hyder Ali, taking on Rangpur Riders, led by Noorlasan Sohan. Gets them. Athar Ali Khan was in the middle for the toss. Rangpur Riders winning it and choosing to bowl. No surprises there.
They've got to find someone from the top order, not just one, but a couple of them to ensure that they give them a good start.
3 changes for Rangpur Riders. Big news, 𝗂𝐿 not playing today, not risking him. Ali Islam, Aqib Javed, 3 missing. Rangpur Riders doing the right thing. They are the side to beat in my opinion. Plenty of superstars, led by Noorlasan Sohan, 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃, plenty of experience. 𝗵𝗃-𝗂𝗽𝗃. Here comes the first ball. Straight away. Good evening, says Deepu. Down the track. And over mid-off it goes.
Yeah, it's a strong message of the first ball that he faces, not just from 𝗵𝗃, but also from Noakhali Express. We're going to come hard at you right from the word go. He goes shimmy down the wicket and over the top. That is a lovely shot. Yeah, beautifully played. Now they got to take full.
Short, wide, over the top, and brings up the second boundary of the innings, courtesy 𝗵𝗃.
Yeah, the first boundary was over the top of 𝗵𝗃, and this one is short and wide. He decides to go over the top, over the fielder at point. Yeah, enough on the bat. And takes it over the fielder and to the...
Right on the money. Running with the stroke. A direct hit. And the ball ricochets and goes for a boundary. And the third umpire goes upstairs to have a look. That's Tanveer Ahmed for you.
Okay, I am satisfied.
Not out. Easily in 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. Straight away. Good option taken by 𝗵𝗃. 𝗂𝗏𝗃 in the circle. Goes outside the yaw stump and pumps it over 𝗂𝗏𝗃 for a boundary.
He's opened the bowling in the T20 format. This is the 16th time that he's opening the bowling. But as I said earlier, never easy for the spinner. If you don't get it right, you're asking for trouble. Down on his knee and he goes across and puts it away. Intentions are pretty clear. That's a good shot over the top again.
Option, very good option. Picked up the length early, man in form. And 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃, that was a good hit.
It looks like they're playing with a free mind here. You know they haven't had a win yet. But have a look at that shot. It's the reverse and picked up nicely. Once again, a boundary.
Straight away, he makes an impact. Inside edge, outside the yaw stump, and Fizz does what Fizz does better.
And look at the fans go of Rangpur Riders. What a bowler. 25 in the first 2 overs. Comes into the attack. The first delivery that he bowls, it's a little bit wide, and he chops it on. Unlucky for 𝗵𝗃, but don't take anything away from one of the finest bowlers that Bangladesh have ever produced. Mustafizur Rahman picks up a wicket in his very first delivery. 𝗵𝗃 gone for 14, 25 for 1. Special bowler. Oh, could have been a sensational catch. We've seen some really great catches. That was a great attempt. Liton Kumar Das couldn't latch onto it.
Liton Kumar Das, almost like a football goalkeeper here. Probably any other fielder, it would have been a boundary. But take a look at Liton Kumar Das. Oh, to his left hand, not his ideal side, not his natural side. Naturally, he's a right-hander. Pace down the leg side and beats the short fine leg fielder. And a dive comes in, but just not good enough. boundary 4 given off the bat.
Yeah, 𝗏𝗏 Rana, 100% for the effort. The fielder. It is a lightning fast outfield.
Close delivery, entire over. He's been on the shorter side. This time he pays the penalty as Habibur-Rahman Sohan thumps it over square leg for a boundary.
It's a nothing delivery. That is a hit me ball. And 𝗿𝗚𝗎𝐺 says, thank you very much. I'm going to pick up myself a boundary. And he does.
Slow ball, that's hit hard, that's well picked. It really was a smart shot in the end. Slow ball from 150 plus click to 116.2. Oh, that's gone, that's traveled. Beautifully picked up. Picked up the length so early, and after 𝗏𝗏 Rana's over, this looks like medium pace. And saw the ball early and whipped it over square leg.
504's probably one of the worst deliveries 𝗃𝗏𝗽's bowled this evening. Short. It was a help yourself delivery. Short boundary as well. No one back, so.
Gets it past mid-off for another boundary. This is good batting. 50 comes up for Noakhali. They mean business. 21 Shomu of just 15 balls.
Yeah, Noakhali going some now. Pinning the ears back. Another good shot down the ground this time. So one short, one wide. Yeah, they've got nothing to lose, have they?
Pull shot, he was waiting for it. Airlifted for 6. Seriously good this from Noakhali.
Yeah, picked it up early. Picked it up early, it was short enough. And boy, did he get hold of this. Watch the eyes here, they lit up. Boom! Too short again from 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃. 80 meters, that's 6 to the long boundary.
Oh, that's gone. This is humongous. Powered for a 6. The moment it hit the bat, it was always going to be a 6. Sounded sweet. This really was special. What a strike this is. 92 meters 6. The cutter pinned for 6. Beautiful cricket shot. Good timing.
Ah, he takes a blow there. This is quick. This is quick. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 looks in a little bit of pain there. He's taken one to the body.
Clicks. Didn't have a lot of time to react. I mean, hit his shoulder. 68 for the loss of 1. Oh, beautifully held. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃 there, making it look so easy. Such a good fielder. Took it with soft hands, sliding, making sure that he grabbed the ball, and it's Mokeem who's picked up a wicket.
Oh, big wicket. Such a good partnership, 43. It's 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃 who takes an absolute blinder there, coming forward. It was hit pretty well, just didn't get the elevation he was looking for. And I tell you, those catches are not easy, particularly when there's a bit of dew and the ball's a little bit slippery, so. Big wicket. Crowd are happy. It ends. Very good innings from Habibur-Rahman. He goes for 30, it's 68 for 2.
Was in the air for a while. Fielder does well. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃 was in the deep. Does really well. He'll only get a single. It was on the shorter side, 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃.
Yeah, good shot. Quickly onto it. There you go. Into the deep. Just one bounce. Good stop. Running around the boundary.
Swept. Top edge. Will run towards the fence for 4. Boundary after 16 deliveries. A welcome one indeed for Noakhali.
It is, and the current run rate is still going at 8.49. Pretty good. It really is. We saw the earlier game on this pitch. People struggled against the spinners. So the evening games create more runs. We've seen them being more free scoring for the batters.
Quick run taken. Good calling between the two batters in the middle.
But when someone's set and the wrist spinner's on, it can go the other way. And that is a shot. It really is from 𝗂𝗃. He moves to 30 off 24. A wonderful, wonderful stroke. It really was.
Yeah, that's a shot of a man in confidence. Immediately, he knew where he was hitting the ball. Oh, that came back in. Huge shout. He wants a review.
The original decision is not out. Pitching outside off stump. Impact in line. Wicket umpire's call. Please go back to on field.
Goes for that slog. Connection was not good. Fielder will take it. It's the pressure that has been created in the last 5 overs. Finally got the better of Shommo Sharkar, who want to cut loose and eventually paid the price.
It is, and it's 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃 does the damage. It was in the slot, it was there to be it. Drifting across the left-hander, but he got a sweep shot on it, and 𝗃𝗄𝗃 in the deep took a nice catch. Simple. He's happy, 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃, but just as he was set, the 𝗃𝗃, he goes, and it's a blow for his team, but it's a fine 31, 27 balls, and Noakhali now 84 for 3.
Oh, you don't see that often from Mohammad Nabi. What was he trying? Disturbing the furniture. 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃.
Well, we just talked about he prefers to hit to the leg side. He likes to get after the spinners, but it could be interesting. Left armer going away from the right-hander, drifted in, off the leg, and the stumps go back. And 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃 is definitely got a smile on his face for 2 in 2. He's got the big man. He's got Mohammad Nabi. And that's a big blow for Noakhali. He goes first ball for the golden duck. Ball 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃. And they're now Noakhali struggling at 84 for 4.
Quick. That is too quick for Zakir Ali to react. This is serious stuff out there in the middle.
Yes, that's solid. That's quick. It really is. I think we're going to have to send out and do all the checks. There you go, straight on the helmet. So the medical staff will come out.
Huge shot given. Nahid Rana even didn't appeal for it. It's too quick. 149.7. You don't see such pace often. Haider Ali absolutely flabbergasted.
Well, that's my favourite moment of the whole tournament. It really is. Watch this for raw pace. Short. Oh, it did him. Truly did him for pace. And that's the magic of having a gun fast bowler in your side. When they can deliver like that, it's a classic fast bowler's dismissal.
Yes, Haider Ali has to take that long walk back after scoring just one. Noakhali, 89 for 5.
Oh, straight delivery, inside edge, and Mahmudullah Riyad, he gives it up pretty early. Running in gingerly, he was carrying a niggle from the last game, and with that boundary, brings up the 100 for Noakhali Express.
Yeah, Zakir Ali has probably said to himself, right, time to go. But matchups and opportunities, he's seen enough now. He's taken a lot of deliveries to get to 20. Fortune favours the break.
Certainly mixed up his pace. Good hit. Got to the pitch of the ball, and into the dugout it goes. That's an excellent hit by Zakir Ali.
It's almost as if he heard you there, Maha. Can't can't just bat from the crease, got to use those feet. Good players to spin backwards and forwards. Yeah, came down early, got right to the pitch. There was real commitment behind that shot. Watch the body, goes right towards that target.
Sufyan Mukim straight away on full Ankon. That was a good shot. He made sure that the reverse sweep bent behind square. No one was patrolling the boundary, and straight away pressure on Mukim in his last over.
Yeah, good foot movement, got into position nice and early. Watch that, stayed low. Good contact on the ball.
That's the wrong one. Kopo, you're speaking about? Direct hit. Will be a close one.
When the bells are off, batsman will inside his ground. So I'm going to make my decision at the giant screen.
At the last angle, he's showing
The hard length. Have a look at this. He's going nowhere with this. That should be taken. No, really didn't go after it aggressively. Khushdil Shah there with a timid response.
I think he didn't pick it up. Right in front of those floodlights. And if you can see the reaction, if you can see him, he was pointing it towards that. I haven't picked it up because he was nowhere near.
Makes rooms. Hits it straight down the throat of the long off fielder. Litton Das once again takes a catch. He's an excellent fielder. Makes it look so easy. Confident catcher. Mustafizur has picked up another.
Yeah, just when the partnership was looking good. And when they wanted this pair to go on and play a few big shots, he tried that 𝗃𝗃, but only manages to find the fielder, Litton Kumar Das, at long off. The Fizz picks up another one. Now 𝗃𝗃 made an effort, only managed to score 38 of 37. Noakhali 138 for 6.
Bowl him. Gets a great reward. He can do no wrong. And it's going to be next ball, a hat-trick ball. Once again, change of pace. 112.9 that delivery. Pinpoint accuracy to go with brilliant variation.
On target. Yeah, he's been very good. This is the second time that this team has been on the hat-trick. Madison Rana, who has a hat-trick, has gone for naught. 138 for 7.
That's more like it. That's tonked for 6. In the radar and lifting it quite easily.
Nice little cameo.
Gone, caught behind, feather edge. And that's been the batting sequence, unfortunately. Every time they've looked promising, they've gone down. Wickets have fallen. Nobody actually appealed, so he heard the feather edge and he walked. Business as usual for the bowling side. Soft dismissal. Very, very soft dismissal. Everything seemed to have sort of gone in slow motion. Once again, emotionless, really. And once again, a bowler is on a hat-trick.
And this is the third time, Ramesh, would you believe it, that the Rangpur Rider bowler is on a hat-trick. This time is Mithun Chaudhary. Soft, isn't it? Not too sure what the batter was trying to do there. Zahir Khan gone for naught. 148 for 9.
Al-Sami hits one up in the air. This should be it. Can he crack it? He does. Right, it finally happens. Third time lucky. Second hat-trick of the season. Big breaking news. We've got a hat-trick. Albeit the last 3 batsmen, but he'll absolutely take it. Not showing a lot of emotions, little bit of joy. So Noakhali all out for 148. and it turned out to be a dramatic end to the innings.
He becomes the second this season to pick up a hat-trick. Maytheeson Rana, the first one to do so, who's from the opposition team. Yeah, he's all smiles, why not?
Yeah, runs from 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃, 28 from Madul.
Yeah, Mrityunjay Chaudhary will be a happy person because he's picked up the second hat-trick of the season, 3 for 43.
They saw something very special. 149 is the target. Shouldn't be tough for Rangpur Riders. They've been in red-hot form.
Noakhali Express taking on Rangpur Riders, match number 20 of this 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗃 Cement Bangladesh Premier League 2026, powered by Walton Lift. Right, Rangpur Riders, they need 149 runs to win.
Teammate from Middlesex, spent most of his career playing there in London. A lot of these series, he knows the conditions as well as any overseas player does. 𝗬𝗏𝗀 𝗏𝗃 is they're going to need to take early wickets.
Shape right away, coming into the left-hander. His length is his strength. Whoa, where did that came from? It's nothing more than a short arm jab. Hardly any room. Just use the pace of the bowler. Elegant.
Yeah, this was control. What a lovely shot that is. Got balanced early, hit on top of the bounce there, get it down. Oh, nicked, edged. Through the vacant second slip. Could they have had another one? That will be the question. Raining boundaries.
Actually, he adjusted well at the last moment, 𝗵𝗏𝗀𝗃𝗃. With soft hands, making sure remains on the ground and using the pace of the bowler as well. At times, having express pace can go against you as well. Driven back past the backward point region for 4. Boundary to finish the over, 14 coming from it. After 2, Rangpur 15 without loss. Edged, will travel for a boundary. The slip was removed just a couple of balls before. It goes past the slip fielder. Oh.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but you have to ask the question, why is the slip out? Well, such a good first over. He's getting good swing on that ball, a little bit of bounce outside the off stump, and what they would have done, maybe would have evaded the slip anyway. But they've got to get wickets, and if...
Gone! Hits the timber! Hasan Mahmood strikes. He deserves the wicket. Undone 𝗵𝗏𝗀𝗃𝗃 with that incoming delivery, hitting top of stump.
Set him up beautifully. Everything up until that point had been away. Good seam movement, a little bit of swing, and then have a look at this. That wobble seam just coming back enough through the gate, top of off stump. Well bowled, sir. Absolutely brilliant. He looked dangerous, did 𝗵𝗏𝗀𝗃𝗃. He goes for 15. It's 21 for 1. Oh, he's got him. Gave himself room. Pressure started to mount, and Mohammad Nami has completely done the left arm opener. Furious with himself. Knows he got done by the pace and the flight. It's a huge wicket.
His favorite shot against the off spinner. They say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Nabi strikes. It's the big wicket of Dawid Malan. Rangpur loses their second. 23 for 2. He departs after scoring 7.
Oh, that's beautifully played. It's a smash through the offside for 4. 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗃 just letting us know how good a player he still is in T20.
𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗃, yeah, that is a good shot. It really, really is. Just come to the crease. He's already moved to 6 with that boundary. There's 3 deliveries. Watch this. Oh, weight going forward, right into the ball. All on the ground, orthodox cricket shot. Could have played that in a test match.
Absolutely, timed it so well. That's gone and hit the fence very quickly. That's a good wristy shot from Iftikhar. In the slot, on the pads, wrong line, and paid the price.
Yeah, unfortunate really. Another boundary, but Iftikhar just slipped onto his legs. There you go. Goes to the another 4 to the total. Yeah, going down the leg side. That's easy. He likes the ball there.
Yeah, beat the fielder at square legs. So it turned out to be a nice shot. Anything straight, he'll belt it through mid-wicket and square leg. Once again goes, this time wider of mid-on. This really is a special shot. That's such a difficult angle to create. Now that's gone up in the air. That is going to be out. Keeper's catch, his call for it. It's a skier, and he drops it. Grasses it with the gloves on. Bit of a shocker.
Oh, absolute shocker, but it's never easy. Look, he's got gloves on, but it still was an absolute skier. It really was. Ancom, when it goes up, your first feelings are, oh no, that is a skier. That went high, there's lights shining down, he's running, looks in a good position, and he's just not got there. That's a big moment in the game, it really is. Should be taken. Gloves on, and it's down. You can see over the years.
What a shot that is. So we've seen the worst and we've seen the best of 𝗿𝗏. That's a cracking shot.
Well, that's more like it, isn't it? We know he's got the talent. He's a fantastic player. They're not happy. 514 fours now, but this one just uses his feet, gets to the pitch of the ball, free flow of the bat. Oh, head still, great position, weight going forward, and he middled it. Absolute beautiful strike. Down the ground.
That's a beautiful shot. Really is a cracking boundary. When on song is a beautiful player to watch. Really is classic, Iftikhar. It was flighted in the slot. And have a look at this drive.
Yeah, the width that did it. It's a lot easier batting when you get width. There you go. No fielders there, beats the infield, and they're not stopping that in an evening game. It just flies away on this fast outfield.
There was an opportunity. Oh, nicely played. On the up, never an easy shot. A good piece of timing. He's played some very good shots. And he picks up another boundary. 5 boundaries to him so far. Iftikhar Ahmed moves on to 28 of 19.
I thought it was a slow ball attempted by Rana. Just went terribly wrong. Too short to Iftikhar Ahmed. Only had to get on top of it and found the gap between extra cover and mid-off.
And again, it's a short one. And he says, thank you very much. I'll pick up my 6th boundary. 13 in that over. Well, that's exactly what you're talking about. That is a massive blow from 𝗿𝗏. One, not the greatest of deliveries from Zahir Khan. Short, sits up nicely, and he puts it away for the maximum.
Easy pickings. Nothing delivered in the end. Just a freebie, and 𝗏𝗏 is a way too good player to miss out on that. 74 meter into the stands, and he says he's not middle of the bat.
Goes for the big hit. Fielder at long off. Will take it. Habibur Rahman Sohan takes a good catch in the end. Zahir Khan strikes. Iftikhar, the danger man, departs.
Well, they needed that, didn't they? Noakhali Express. There you go. Good bit of bowling. The wrong one. The Googly tried to belt it for a maximum. Didn't get hold of it. And it's a nice catch by Habibur in the deep. It really is. But he's played well. 37 from 31. And it's 86 for 3 now, the Riders.
Flighted delivery, was in the air for a while. Goes past the bowler. Not enough time to react on that occasion for Zahir.
And wrist spinners, this is why they're so important. There you go, the leading edge. Oh, it just went under the left hand on the grab.
Slower delivery, straight to the fielder, dot ball. They need to put pressure on the batters.
They do, and I think they're doing it quite well. There's only singles and twos between Radoy and Mammadullah at this moment in time. There you go, that slower ball. Really good one. Picked it.
Shot, finds the gap, gets the boundary. First boundary after 21 deliveries, picked up the slower really well on that occasion.
And it brings the 100 up for the Rangpur Riders. This is where Mammadullah's so good. Slightly off target as a bowler. And here we go. There we go. A slower ball yet again. Trying to slip a leg cutter in. But he was too short. And he's quickly onto it. Pulls it away. Right in between the fielders. The experience tells for another boundary. Really good. 100 for 3 now. 14.3 gone.
Gone. Hits the timber. Sami strikes. The slow delivery strategy works for Sami.
Wow, we weren't expecting that, were we, Mammadullah? Yes, he's been carrying an injury, but it's more of the off-cutter type there. Head position was all over the shop, looking up to the sky, and he gets his rewards from bowling straight. And unfortunately for the Riders, the experienced Mammadullah goes for just 9, and they're now 100 for 4.
Oh, what a ball. Turned sharply. Right, as a batter, he started to think, you have enough spin in the surface, what will be the next one? Goes for that reverse, nicely executed. Picked up the wrong one really well. Boundary.
There you go, when you've got spin, it's best place to play cross-bat shots. The more it turns, the more time you will see batters reverse and sweeping when it's turning more. And when it's not turning, they like to run down the...
That's gonna be close. Given. That looked plumb at the first instance. 𝗂𝗃𝗃, the well-set batter for Rangpur Riders, has to take the long walk back. That's a big, big wicket.
It is indeed. He's come back on, and this, I tell you what, this spell has been really important for his team. He's getting a lot of spin now. This one pictures, turns back into the right-hander. He's just playing all around it. It's the middle of the pad, and it's nothing but in middle stump. The umpire straight up, joy from Zahir. No review from the batter, Radoy. He's played well, 29 from 28. And then now the Riders 107 for 5. Here to sweep.
Oh, that could have been close. Even a better throw would have been interesting. They're going upstairs though.
Here I'm satisfied the batsman well inside his ground when the bills are off. So I'm going to make my decision at the giant screen.
Oh, trying to back the fielder there. Got wrong-footed. 2 runs. Somehow got to regain the flow. It's all about flow.
They just tipped it round the post. Goalkeeper fashion in football.
Should be out. Fielder lining it and taking it. Noakhali now very close of an upset win here.
Playing across the line again. Coach Mickey Arthur was incensed that his players have not played down the ground, not used the full face of the bat, and there he is again. Absolutely furious. Why are my players playing across the line? Another one succumbs. Yeah, just not a very good shot in the end, was it? Pretty easy catch in the end, kept his eyes on it. Lose another wicket. Nurul goes. They're falling like flies now at the end. He goes for 4. It's 112 for 6.
That's gone, probably on the full. Hits are little buggy. Thankfully, it is still breathing. 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗄. Well, he needs to crack it big now, and that's the first indication what he can do. Destroy any bowling attack.
Well, you asked when the time was for a bit of 𝗂𝗍𝗏. Well, it's now, isn't it? Got a bit of pace to work with.
Bull toss, that's gone into the gap for 4. Lovely piece of hitting from 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗄. It's already turning out to be a big over for Rangpur Riders. 25 now from 14 balls.
Well, you can see where he's standing in the crease. He's got himself right over it, outside off stump, and he's saying to Hassan Mahmood, you come straight, I'm going to whip you to the leg side. He does exactly that. Just had to find the gap.
First ball is hit hard. This could be out. That's beautifully held. That could be the end for Rangpur Riders. 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗄 was their last hope. Hit it flat, hit it hard, but straight to the fielder. He made no mistake.
Been so impressive as Hassan Mahmood started well, swung it early, an absolute ripper to get rid of 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and now at the end of the innings, when his captain needs it most, it looked good for a period, but straight to the man in the deep, takes a good catch. Yep, hands in the head. Rangpur, their winning streak is coming to an end. Good innings from 𝗂𝗍𝗏. He looked dangerous. Goes for 24. It's 134 for 7.
Big shot. Is it a big shot? Fielder gets underneath the ball, and it's another good catch under pressure. Mehdi Hasan Rana, the catcher, and so another wicket goes down. It's not looking good for Rangpur Riders. 3 balls left, 14 to get. Hassan Mahmood has bowled a great over.
Smart cricket again, taking pace off, telling the batsman to hit to the long side, especially with the men out in the boundary. Makes absolutely no mistake. He's a smart cricketer, is Hassan Mahmood. He's done everything his captain and team needed. They needed someone to stand up, and he was the man. Ridden-Joy, he gave it a go. He goes for 3. It's 135 for 8.
Fizur on strike. It's a straight hit, and hit it well enough for a 4. Right then, it gets just a little bit interesting again. 10 runs, 2 balls.
Does it, Ramiz? Does it really? What has Mustafiza got up his sleeve? It's a good whack, wasn't it? Bit fuller than maybe some of the other deliveries, gave him a chance to.
Finally, over the line, and he does it with a beautiful Yorker. Terrific last over, high fives all around. Noakhali have finally tasted and flavored a win. They beat the second best side in this year's BPL by 9 wickets, by 9 runs, sorry. What about the batting then? Starts for the top tier players. 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was looking good for his. Hassan was outstanding.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? 4 wickets, stand alone at the top there. Took an early wicket to get things going. The big wicket of 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and then I thought Mohammad Nabi, I thought he was brilliant. 1 for 16. The economy there.
Got points on the table, 148, and they defended at 148 by bowling superbly. Rangpur Riders falling short by 9 runs.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃.com.